I have here a rather unusual forest or group planting. This is no ordinary forest group because it's a very rare type of beech called the cut-leaf beech. Pity the leaves are not open yet, but you see how serrated the leaves are. So that is not a normal leaf of a beech, but it's called a cut-leaf beech. So it's quite rare. And this was planted by someone years ago, and they got bored with it, so they sold it back to me, and they said, do what you like with it. So since it's now my tree, I will do what I like. And this is quite a nice pot, and it doesn't deserve such a good pot. What I will do is I will try and reconfigure this tree. This planting is a bit boring, uninteresting as it is. And because it's uninteresting, I'm going to take it apart and try and reconfigure the tree. So from time to time, we've got to do drastic things like this. I can save the pot for another group. These shallow pots, long pots, are usually kept for groups. So here we are. This is how it's come out. And I dare say it hasn't been repotted for about 15 years. It's been in this all the time. So let me take it out and try something else. As I said to you, this group is rather uninteresting. And because it's not very interesting, we will see how we can make it more interesting. It's all in the eye. It is much too spread out, too wide. So I'm going to get a saw.
Peter.
And I'm simply going to do the cake cutting exercise, literally like cutting cake. Rather than waste your time teasing the roots, I'm simply going to cut it like this. How much easier doing it like this than teasing the roots out. So I've cut that bit off. In fact, if we now put that in a nice oval pot, you've got a nice group with 3 trees. So that is one solution. Let's see what that tree does. So let's take another one out. You see how healthy the roots are. Look at the roots, beautiful white roots. And because it's March, already it's made like a couple of inches of new growth. So spring is well on its way. So that's another lump out. Now this would make a very nice group as it stands. Nothing wrong with this. So this would make a nice group. I'm not sure about this. Sometimes trees die, but it could be alive. I will cut that off as well. I know some of our viewers tell me that I should use a reciprocating saw, electric saw. I do have one of them, but I'd rather do it by hand this way. When I make forest groups, I usually plant them in ordinary seed trays, because once the roots have meshed together, I can then take it out of the seed tray and put it on a slab or a piece of rock. So it's so versatile when you do it that way. So we've now got all these different groups here. So you can see I can rearrange it. I can do something like that or like that. So let's cut the root some more. There's plenty root there to sustain the tree. So what was once a very long, uninteresting group has become more interesting simply by rearranging it. And let me now try different types of medium. These are lovely slabs made by William Blanderen from Holland, and give you some ideas to what you can do. Maybe something like that, splayed out like that, and like that. So I can try different ideas like that. So it's really playing around with it till you get the right fit. It's literally like doing a jigsaw puzzle. And if I wanted to get one particular tree in position, I can even cut that and do that. So it's so versatile to do it this way. But because I've got enough root ball there, there's quite a lot of root, so I don't have to worry about killing the tree, they won't die. There's adequate root ball there. So by doing that, I can reposition the trees more easily. So I can do something like that. So when I've got a satisfactory arrangement, I will show you what is the outcome. So we're just going to keep trying till the tree looks right. Again, I don't want to be controversial, but this is another situation where we have 6 trees. Now, does it detract from the beauty of the group? It's an even number rather than an odd number. You hardly notice it. I can put another one, but I'm just making a point that the odd and even rule doesn't really matter that much. As long as it looks right, that's all that is important. I will try another container. This is a bit curved. I'm not sure if that works perfectly, but it just shows the different types of container you use. So once I've potted those, we will show you what the final outcome is. So if you remember how we started with a big slab and we had, I think, 10 trees on it. The other 4 we didn't use. We used 6, and there are in fact 3 groups. This one tree was one group, those 3 were one group, and those 2 were another group. So we sliced that great big 3.5 foot long slab into several pieces, and we replanted it together like this onto one of these synthetic slabs, and with that little thing jutting at the top, it's like a bit of a rock or a hillock, and such a beautiful composition, such a beautiful composition. And this only took like 20 minutes to do. 20 minutes to do. How about that? I can't wait till the leaves come out, because this is a cut leaf beech, so it's got serrated leaves, and it's going to be very beautiful indeed. So just to show you, if you get an uninteresting forest or group, you can divide it and rearrange it and make it more beautiful. So there you go. I hope it's given you some ideas.